For those of you who are streaming it wherever, keep in mind everything from here is now 10:30 on Saturday evening, which is the 19th. Okay, we haven't got any hands up. I don't know who wants to lead off from the Sundays. Jonathan Northcroft, I can see physically. So Johnny, you can kick us off.
Hi Jurgen, hi. I just wanted to ask you about Mohamed Salah, who is on 97 goals for Liverpool. He could reach 100 on Sunday. I mean, he had that...
Don't tell that, Frank Lampard.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking, he had that sensational first season for you, but they always say it's harder to stay at the top than it is to get to the top, and he's managed to stay at the top. So what has he done and what have you done to keep him at that level?
Oh, that's more first and foremost his own. He deserves credit for that. So a lot of things what we do help him to be the player he can be. That's true as a team, and he knows that. But apart from that, you need to have a specific personality to just invest so much. And by the way, he's not the only one, really not the only one in the squad who's doing it, but he's doing it as well, because you ask the right question and you say you score around about 40 goals in your first season, and quite a few players would say was nice. And now let's think about other things, how we can make life even more beautiful, but not life on a football pitch, the other part of life. And he's exactly the opposite. He was really, he stayed greedy. He stayed very determined. His work rate around the games is exceptional. So it's super professional. That's the truth. And if he would write a book about how to stay successful, and the training things he's doing, we are doing in between the games, that's one key. And it's not about, because they all players do what you tell them, but it's about how important you see it yourself that it is. And because that makes now that gives you then a completely different mindset for all the stuff. You want to be on top of your own potential, and that's what he was. And it's just the numbers are just incredible, and that's true. And I was really happy for him for this game. And we said it after the game directly. Yes, were 2 penalties, and if you didn't see the game, you think, yeah, 2 penalties and a goal, nice. But if you saw it, this game was a 3-goal performance, 100%, if not more. And so, yes, good start. Long may it continue.
Steve Bates is next with a hand up, and at the moment they're the only hands I've got up. Steve Bates.
Hello, Jurgen.
Yep.
Jurgen, just following up on that, I noticed after after Mo had scored his hat-trick against Leeds, you said that he was often undervalued, even at the club, not by you and your staff, but sometimes by supporters who maybe don't quite appreciate just what you have.
I don't know. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Probably somebody asked me that.
Yeah. Well,
I can't imagine that I started and now he proved everybody wrong or whatever, because that's not the situation we are in. So I think the Liverpool supporters know exactly what we have with him. And no, I don't know. I heard something that Virgil said. It's not us, it's you. So in the team, absolutely 100%. It's not that we carry more because he scores so many goals through the sessions and tell him, so please, that's your spot, and now please finish the situation off. Everybody expects from him, like from everybody else, that he works his socks off in each session. So that's the truth. But that doesn't mean we appreciate 100% what we have with him, and exactly the same way with the other players, because I think that the last year, I'm not sure when it was, but then everybody was like Sadio Mane, and what the player he is. So now he didn't score 3 goals in the first game, and now we put one on Podest and forget the other one, and Bobby played in between and all that stuff. So these kind of things, so we are not like this. So we expect from them that they do their best, and that's what they deliver, and sometimes it ends up in scoring and sometimes not. But the story this team wrote together is because they constantly push each other. But appreciation in between each other couldn't be bigger. They like playing together, and they really respect each other. So that's the situation. But I would never. I don't know how the public sees actually Mo Salah. If you ask me, then I can hear a little bit that it obviously has different views, but I didn't know it.
Yeah, I was also just to follow up on that. Obviously, his goal record and his numbers, as you say, are fantastic. I think his record towards 100 goals is almost, or if not, on par with Ian Rush.
I don't know.
To 100 goals. Now that says a lot, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, up from 100%. Yeah, actually, that's exceptional. But wherever you go, wherever you find a striker playing 4 years for a club, having these kind of numbers, there are not a lot in the world in this moment. So, exceptional numbers, exceptional guy, exceptional player. Again, that was last week. Let's go for Chelsea. That's all.
Okay. Next two questions, Mike McGrath and then Russell. Start out Mike first, and then I'll go to Russell.
Hi Jurgen. I was just thinking about the transfer market with the level of spending. Not a lot spent by other teams, but Chelsea have really spent heavily. Would you expect with that level of investment that you'd see them getting closer to that top two and possibly even challenging?
I don't expect it, but I didn't expect it last year. So there's nothing. I don't expect a points gap between us and other teams or stuff like this. And so it's 100% clear that they will close gaps. And I think it's not important what I think about it, but I think the transfers show their own ambitions. So they were fourth last year, right? Fourth, third, fourth. What was Chelsea last year? Come on, quiz.
Fourth, they're saying fourth.
Fourth, good. So, where do you want to go from there? So, not a lot of directions really nice. So, it's only one, and that's what Chelsea wants to do, 100%. So, they trust Frank, and rightly so. He did an exceptional job, and now they brought the players together. But that's all.
Okay. Last question, Russell. Start.
Hi, Jurgen. It's been a tough start to the season. Obviously, Leeds presented their own problems last week. You've got Chelsea, Arsenal. You've also got Goodison coming up as well. Like you said, it's not a normal season. It was a very short summer break. Are you happy to have a tough start because it immediately gets the players on their toes, or would you rather just gradually have built into the season?
Can you name me the teams which would give us that kind of start? Please, what would be a start where we can slide nicely in the new season? Against who would we play then? I don't see that. So it's the game. The Premier League game is difficult for each game is difficult for its own reasons, and that's clear. When you see it in the first place, you think, oh, somebody had an idea. Yeah, give us Leeds, send us to Chelsea, bring in Arsenal. Let's go to Aston Villa before we play Everton. Probably, I'm not sure, but. It's a tough one, huh? But now go through the Premier League and then tell me replace these 4 teams or 5 teams with other names and tell me that's easier. It's not possible. So it's all we have to start. We have so and all these games are really difficult. But yeah, I never really thought about it. 1 second when I saw it, I thought interesting, and that's it. So from then on, we just try to focus on ourselves, prepare the specific game, and go again.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Stay safe. See you soon.